Hey guys, it is Rads here. Now, today I'm actually going to be bringing a reviving an old series called the Radpocalypse, and I am in fact back from a long hiatus. Now, if you're interested in where the fuck I have been, you can just stick to the end of the video because I'll have a bunch of shit to say. Now, the Radpocalypse, for those of you who don't know, was a series that I had on this channel where basically I would recap the news, so to speak. It wasn't really more news, it was like bullying certain YouTubers, but in smaller segments instead of just having a whole video dedicated to them. And I feel at this point, you know, I think sort of like a news format would be better for it. So it's back now, it's had a bit of a reformatting, and I hope you guys do genuinely enjoy it. Also, I should mention, as time goes on, you guys will see my hair get longer and longer. The reason for this is because I've made a decision to grow it out. This is not because Penguin Zeo grew his hair out. I just genuinely want to grow my hair out. Fuck off. Also, you have to forgive the camera quality. I am going to be using my webcam to record myself for a little while. I'm just going to be doing this until I can sort of get, I don't know, I'll find the stand for my camera or some shit. You'll just have to deal with it for quite a while. So, anyway, yeah, let's continue. So, anyway, welcome to the Radpocalypse, and this is the fucking news. First of all, we're going to hit everyone here with a bit of a quick cap of the news that's going to be covered in today's video, and then we'll go over each of them individually. Chris Chan has apparently raped his mum. Transformers is apparently now more trans than formers. Australia is in fucking lockdown, despite the fact that half the world is opening up. And where the fuck has Rads been? Chris Chan has been arrested for incest in Virginia. Now, for those of you who don't know who Chris Chan is a legend. He is a fucking legend who, well, basically, he decided, he created a comic book series called Sonichu, which is like a hybrid of Sonic and Pikachu to escape copyright. I'm not kidding. If you're interested in who Christian Weston Chandler is, there's a link in the description for you guys to go have a look, to see what what he's done in the past, and he was kind of a fucking creep and all this sort of shit. He's been raping his mum. To be honest with you, I can't think of a better Happy Mother's Day gift for your mum, to be honest with you. Happy Mother's Day, mum! Now fucking bend over! Yes, so it says, internet personality Chris Chan has been arrested on a charge of incest. The 39-year-old artist, blogger, and YouTube star, I don't know if I'd call him a YouTube star, he's more known for being a YouTube loser, kind of like me, who's officially named Christian Weston Chandler, is being held at Henrico County Regional Jail, West Virginia. In a statement issued to Newsweek, Henrico County Sheriff, I'm sorry if I'm saying that, butchering that name wrong, I can tell it's a Spanish name, Elisa Gregory said, is Gregory, you can have a female, your last name is Gregory though, okay, I'm sure that's, yeah. Christian is currently being held in jail in a West facility on one count of incest, awaiting the arrangement of the Greene County, West Virginia. Arrangement, fuck it, I'm not even going to read that word. My reading is fucking awful, in case you didn't know. I should mention another thing, if you're wondering about what happened to Christian since he sort of disappeared off the internet, he became transgender, which of course, why wouldn't he? You know, after having fucking thrown a temper tantrum in a GameStop, you know, now he can literally be the "it's ma'am" guy.
Excuse me, it's ma'am.
Sheriff Grover is unable to provide any further information relating to his arrest, other than say criminal charges are not for Henrico County, but Greene County. Yeah, he's been raping his mum. He's best known for the Sonic the Hedgehog Pokemon crossover character Sonichu. Sorry, I skipped the word character there. Which has been the subject of numerous artworks since 2004. She, oh my god, they're using the she pronouns, fucking hell. It's a dude! He has 60,000 followers on Twitter, posting under the handle CPUCWC Sonichu. Well, he's probably not going to have that many followers now that he's been raping his mum. Oh, did I mention that his mum suffers from dementia and is 80 or 90 years old? Oh god. I am Mrs. Christian. Fuck me. I am Mrs. Christian W. Chandler, Sonichu Goddess. Oh yeah, I forgot he believes that all of his his fantasies are actually real. That's, apparently he's considered autistic, although I think he's got something a little bit more wrong with him than just that. Because I'm autistic and I'm not as fucked up as he is, at least as far as I'm aware. Unless I've, gone to sleep and, done something I wasn't aware of. His Facebook status says that he attended Manchester High School. I'm not going to be using the she pronouns because it's a dude. Always has been a dude, always will be a dude, and I don't really care for compelled speech. So, go fuck yourself. Yeah, so this is... Oh, God. Oh. This is disgusting. That's his mum. Oh, why? Hope he goes to jail for it, for a long time. Actually, what is the maximum sentence for rape? Life imprisonment. Yeah, I hope he gets that. Moving on to this piece of news right here. If you've been reading the Transformers comics, you'd probably know that this is coming. But of course, I've sort of known that this is around the corner as well. The new Transformers TV show. War for Cybertron. Basically, in Netflix's... I'll just read out this tweet. In Netflix's Transformers War for Cybertron, Kingdom unexpected alliances form, which leads to a hauntingly beautiful LGBT romance. Oh. Yes, because Transformers is what needs to be gay. They don't call it Transformers robots in each other for nothing. Oh, Christ. It's... Oh, my fucking God. You don't need diversity quotas in a TV show about fucking robots. Oh, that just, it's about the Autobots versus Decepticons. It's not who's, they don't even have sex. What... At least as far as I know. I mean, I've been a Transformers fan for quite a while, actually, for those of you who don't really know me. Yeah, it's quite sad to see. We're already heading down, but this is what happens when you give blue check marks a franchise. You just don't do it. It's, they will fuck it. They will bend it over in the shower and they will rape it. They will fuck the franchise so hard that they split it down the center until there's nothing left of it. They burn it to the ground, and they do not give a fuck about who, about whose childhoods they ruin or anything like that. It's, it's just leave it alone, right? It's a kid's show. They don't need to know about gay relationships, alright? That's an adult thing. Just fucking let kids be kids. Stop trying to indoctrinate them into your fucking LGBT Marxist socialist ideology. You know what I mean? It's just, oh, God. It's ridiculous. There's more than enough, representation of gay people, right? In today's society. It's on Family Guy, it's on fucking South Park, it's everywhere, right? And the thing is, it represents only 1 to 2% of the world's population is considered gay. And what I find particularly funny is what one of the writers for the show, Matt K, or Matt Cat, or however you pronounce it, he says this: "This article flatters me. I'm touched that these moments are being seen and recognised, but the work is not over." As if you haven't done enough fucking work already, Updating our beloved franchise so they better reflect our actual world is an ongoing process. Yes, Transformers, very decisively realistic. I don't quite understand what about Transformers needs to reflect the actual world, but I don't think having your cock in another man's ass should be on top of the priority list. But yeah, one of which I am proud to contribute to in any way I can. No, May, or however your name is pronounced, no, you shouldn't be proud of shitting on franchises and burning them to the ground. That's not something to be proud of. Just stop doing it. Just stop doing it. Stop fucking franchises with homosexual relationships. Transformers don't even have relationships. You know what's funny? These guys, why can't they have their own franchise? You have Steven Universe. I'm not going to watch it. I'm not interested in watching it. What I will say is that stop fucking other franchises and create your own franchise with your LGBTQI bullshit. It's just... It's AIDS. I hate it. No pun intended. Now, next piece of news. Australia is, in fact, yes, believe it or not, in lockdown in 2021. Mid-2021. just past mid-2021. I keep forgetting it's August. I thought we were in July. But, you know, I've not talked about COVID much on my YouTube channel because I haven't been uploading at all that often, really, in the past 2 years. And I'll get to why that is shortly. But, originally I was a supporter for lockdowns. I was a pretty decent supporter for them. Because you had the case in the United States in the Spanish flu pandemic where of 1918, where one town opened up, I can't remember which one it was, and another town shut down. The town that shut down got hit significantly hard. Oh, sorry, the town that didn't shut down got hit significantly harder by the flu than the town that didn't. But that was to save the public healthcare system of the town, right? That was the idea. What Australia has done is locking down entire states over as little as 16 COVID cases. I'm not joking, right? Actually, my state locked down over 2 cases. If you want to lock down and preserve the hospital system, that's one thing. That's fine, you know, because it is for a noble cause. Because if you can save the hospital system, the hospitals can keep running, and they can keep having patients come in, and, you know, they can stay open, and they won't break down, and that sort of thing. But zero COVID is not going to happen. It's never going to happen, right? COVID is now endemic, right? It's never going to go away. It's always going to be here. And for those of you who still support lockdowns like this, 30,000 cases of influenza were reported in 2019. And influenza is, by its track record, and this is going to be quite controversial to say, but it is true, statistically speaking, is deadlier than COVID-19. We know this because of the historic body count that it comes with. 2 million, 3 million people dead in 1950, which is a similar number to the current COVID-19 pandemic, and I think it was 80 or 90 million dead in 1918. That's a lot of deaths caused by influenza. And when 30,000 cases appeared here, right, in where I live, did anyone care? No. 200 people died? Oh, well. I was talking about this with somebody the other day, and they said, oh, you know, but we have a natural immunity to influenza. No, we don't. If we had natural immunity to influenza, we wouldn't need a vaccine for it. And yet we do. It's called the flu shot. And you need it every year because influenza is constantly mutating into new variants, like COVID is right now. And we have a vaccine for COVID. So, there is almost no difference between these two viruses now. They're not the same virus, they're different viruses, let me stress that. But influenza is endemic. We have a flu vaccine for it. We have a vaccine for it. COVID is now endemic, and we have a vaccine for it. You are not going to eliminate either of these two viruses. Australia is currently trying to pursue the elimination of COVID. But for some reason, influenza is fine. It can rampage throughout the community, no problem. It can kill as many people as it wants. You know? Why? These are the public health officers of New South Wales, right? Kerry Chant and Brett Hazard, right? They're the public health officers. Now, for those of you in America who are wondering who public health officers are, we don't fucking know who they are either. They're basically just GPs that the government just said, you know, right, you dictate to us what the health advice is, and yeah, right, they're not epidemiologists or anything like that, they're just doctors, right? This right here is case proof, solid proof, that these health officers do not understand viruses, okay? Viruses are fascinating things, and I recommend that you guys watch not MEV1, that's the name of the virus in the film. Watch the film Contagion, because that explains truly how viruses actually work. You touch a surface, you touch your face, infected, right? That's one way to get influenza, COVID-19, whatever, right? Now, so, especially if somebody has a piece of cloth that's been on their hands, and you smother that all over your face, that's super fucking disgusting, and we all know why, right? We know it's disgusting, we know it's gross. Now watch this. This video right here, okay, is of our public health officers doing this very thing. If these guys were trained epidemiologists, I very much doubt that they would be doing anything like this.
admitted to hospital at the moment with COVID. Thank you. Sorry.
That was in his hand.
Everyone.
Fucking wiping her eye. It's her eye, by the way, in a handkerchief that was in the public health officer's hand. That is so unhygienic and gross. It is. Oh, I'm not a germaphobe. I was about to say homophobe then. I'm not a germaphobe, right? This is fucking disgusting. It even makes me recoil. Oh, our public health officers are fucking useless. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to update you guys on my life. I finished school a couple of years ago, and I've since got a job working at Coles, which I actually mentioned in one of my more funnier videos. And I got into music. I don't know if I actually already said that in a video, but I got into music, and I've just been playing Metallica, playing guitar, that sort of thing. I don't know if you've seen behind me, but sort of just got some music gear going on. Sorry about the mic bump. And that's just what I've been doing. I haven't really sort of gone anywhere. And one more thing I should make clear. I lose interest in YouTube, and I stop making videos for it. That doesn't mean I've quit. I never quit YouTube. I've got to restate this just for the camera, right? I never, ever, ever, ever will quit YouTube. Ever. Not until the day I die. And I've said this before, right? Just because I disappear offline, you know, it doesn't mean that I'm done or I've quit YouTube. I'm never going to quit YouTube. I've just lost interest. I might come back as I've done today. I don't know how consistent this series is going to be, but this is sort of the format I want for my channel going forward, is the whole news thing. I think commentary is done. It works for me, I think, this new format, because it still utilizes the whole talking thing, and I can still keep it going forward. And I think I've ranted pretty adequately about things this video. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever that may be. Goodbye.